there was no child more joyful in the land. But then one day her mother died, and Cinderella's father took her hand.
"We will plant a tree," he said, "and when you're full of doubt and fear, bring your troubled heart beneath this tree, and mother will be here."
Several years had come and gone. When Cinderella's father died, the broken-hearted child ran to her mother's tree and cried and cried. Her tears fell down upon the earth and made the tree to grow. And to this day, when she is sad, both tree and mother know.
Her Majesty's request son of Her Majesty, Queen Constantina, Charlotte Ermintrude, Guinevere Maisie, Margaret Anne is giving a ball.
The prince is giving a ball! The prince is giving a ball! I wish I didn't like to eat.
Puddings and pies and rum souffle.
They must send you to away.
To gain some royal pounds that day.
The prince is giving a ball! The prince is giving a ball! His Royal Highness, Christopher Rupert,
Son of His Majesty, King Maximilian, Godfrey Ladislas, Leopold Sidney,
Sydney!
Frederick John is giving a ball.
The prince is giving a ball!
Come on, come on.
The prince is giving a ball! The prince is giving a ball! The prince is giving a ball! They spread the news from far and wide! The prince is giving a... Cinderella, you let the fire go out. It's cold enough to hang meat in here. Well, close the door, Cinderella. Duh. Now you listen and listen good. We have exactly 1 week until the ball, and I do not intend to waste this opportunity. You three will be the loveliest, most well-spoken fish spins at the ball if it's the last thing I do. Am I understood? Yes, Mother. Good. Just imagine the prince asking for my daughter's hand in marriage. Which daughter is that, I wonder? I'm younger and more appealing. The oldest marries first. That's an old wives' tale. Why do you think there's so many old wives running around? Girls, don't start. Now sit, my daughters. We need to have a talk. Not you. I want to talk to my real daughters. You tend to the tea. I want crumpets with my tea. Like I don't. Crumpets, Cinderella. Coming right up. Now, I cannot stress how imperative it is that you make a proper impression upon the prince. I do not intend to be around forever. Why not? Yeah, where are you going? What I mean to say is, I would like to spend I don't want to spend the rest of my life slaving around this house. Cinderella, the tea. I have been spending my life focused on your well-being. It's so much stress that I spend my golden years in a cottage by the sea. And leave us here? Alone? Not alone. With husbands. You see, it takes a certain amount of income to keep up the lifestyle we have. And the funds your stepfather left will not last forever, and money does not grow on trees. I know that. It comes from the bank. And where do you suppose the bank gets it? Oh, the banker goes and gets it from, well, wherever it does grow, but not on trees. Money doesn't grow anywhere. It's inherited. Which is precisely why I'm intending to marry each of you off within the year. So, you must make a proper impression upon the prince. Or it's back to the butcher and Master Boxhorn. Am I understood? Yes, Mother. Good. Now, enough excitement for one day. It's time to rest. You need your beauty sleep. Here you go. Fresh baked crumpets and tea. Not now, Cinderella. We're going to rest. Have dinner prepared when we awake. Smoke the salmon. Bake the bread. Poach the pears. And Cinderella, close that door. Alone at last. It's all right. The coast is clear. Quiet. The rest. Tomorrow, will you be joining us? I have a surprise. Yes, for you too. Crumpets, if you please. Now it's enough for everyone, no share. So how was your day? Same old How did we go and be so helpless? I suppose that's what I get from the walk alone. I'm as mild and as sweet as a mouse. When I hear a command, I obey. But I know of a spot in my house where no one can stand in my way. In my own little corner, in my own little chair, I can be whatever I want to be. On the wing of my fancy, I can fly anywhere, and the world will open its arms to me. I'm a young Norwegian princess or a mermaid. I'm the greatest prima donna in the land. I'm an heiress who has always had a suitor. I will only look a silver in the hand. I'm a girl, men go mad for love's a game. I can play with a cool and confident kind of air. Just as long as I stay in my own little corner, all alone in my own little chair. I can be whatever I want to be. I'm a thief in Calcutta, I'm a queen in Peru, I'm a mermaid dancing upon the sea. I'm a huntress on an African safari. It's a dangerous type of sport and yet it's fun. In the night I sally forth to seek my quarry, and I I'm lost in the jungle all alone and unarmed when I meet a lion in her lair. Then I'm glad to be back in my own little world. All alone in my own Why are you? Oh, you want me to read it to you? Okay. Every eligible young maiden is hereby commanded to attend for introduction to the prince. What? Every eligible young maiden. That means me. I'm going to the ball. Wait. I don't have anything to wear. The mother's dress. The one she wore the night she met her father. She said it was the most beautiful girl he'd ever seen. I've been chatting with the prince and king and queen, and the colors on my three stepsisters' faces is a picture of an apple tree. Oh, it would be wonderful. All alone in my own little chair. Fine father you are. You never worry about him.
What's wrong with him?
He isn't happy.
Of course he is.
If he's happy, why does he get married?
If he's happy, why should he get married? It's no use trying to get these buttons. We'll just have to do as is.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. You look like 5 pounds of flour in a 2-pound sack. The royal gentleman, we'll just have to make you a new suit.
But this isn't in perfect shape.
No one is questioning the shape this suit is in.
Mother, what is the meaning of this?
Doesn't anybody in this house knock?
Darling, we were just talking about you.
Mother was talking. I was listening.
And where have you been in this costume?
Mother, what is this ball I am supposedly giving?
Oh dear, you found out. It was supposed to be a surprise birthday party. Well, surprise.
My birthday's not for another 3 months. And since when does it require every eligible young maiden in the kingdom to attend?
Oh, you know those rhyme printers. They never get anything right.
Mother, I'll have this ball called off immediately.
But darling, it's impossible to cancel once you've got the ball rolling.
You can just count me out.
Your Highness! Look, Chris, you don't want to pressure you, but you do have certain obligations.
What your father is trying to say is it's time to choose a bride and produce an heir. After all, someday soon this kingdom will be yours.
Not that soon.
I long to hear the pitter-patter of hoofbeats on the marble again.
Look, all I'm asking is to find a bride on my own time, by myself. I guess I have this old idea where I'd like to fall in love before I get married, like you two did.
That's what we want for you two, son.
So now that we have all that settled, here a short guest list for your approval.
You haven't heard a word I've said.
Family and friends, don't be terribly intimate.
Your Majesties, Your Highness, I couldn't help overhearing, and I probably shouldn't interfere.
Probably.
But perhaps we can reach a royal compromise.
Compromise?
What do you think this is, a democracy?
What sort of compromise, Lionel? Well, let's say you suck it up and go along with the ball.
I'm loving this idea so far.
And if you find the girl of your dreams, great. But if he doesn't? Lionel, you're a genius. Okay, I'll do it. But if I don't find the right girl at the ball, you'll let me fall in love on my own time. By myself. With no interruptions. Dad?
Well, it does have a certain logic to it.
Of course, darling. If that's the way you want it, then that's the way it should be.
Thank you, both.
You know, son, there's only one way to find the girl of your dreams.
What's that?
Young luck. That's just what runs in the family.
I love you guys. Don't worry, Your Majesties. He'll find the right girl at the ball. I can feel it in my bones.
You'll feel it in your bones if he doesn't.
I hear that with my ears. Coming, Christopher.
Next, suppose he doesn't find the right girl at the ball. What then?
Somewhere else. Isn't that the way it always happens? Boys and girls like you and me walking the skies. Love just to be, love
tell me, why did you disappear again this morning after I begged you not to?
I had a remarkable day. No one treated me like a prince. I felt like a normal person.
Normal people? Not all they're cracked up to be. I'm a normal person. Doesn't that tell you anything? They're out there wishing they could be you.
They don't really know what it's like.
Look, you're rich. You live in a gorgeous palace. You've got every woman in the kingdom throwing herself at you, which I wish I could say about myself. Is there something that I'm not getting?
I have no life of my own. Everything gets decided for me. You should know that better than anyone. Always following me like a cloud. Always doing what I do, seeing who I see, and deciding what I eat. I mean, get a life!
I've got a life, and it's you. Look, we've known each other since we were kids, and I'm your royal steward. And I'm telling you, the disappearing act has got to stop.
I was careful.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about me. I can't keep lying to your mom about where you are. They got laws against that. It's treason. I don't want to die.
I know, stop crying. You're embarrassing yourself. It's ridiculous.
So, let's say we practice a bit sword fighting.
Oh my God. Getting better, Lionel. Getting way better. So are you.
Cinderella. My dress. For the ball. Ball? You? What's so funny? Every eligible girl is commanded to attend.
I'll do the commanding around here. So tell me, Lady Cinderella, what would you intend to say to capture the prince?
I won't try to capture him. I'll get to know him. Ask him about himself.
Fascinating. Take my advice, Cinderella, which I give with all my heart. Know your place and be happy with it. And your place is here.
You were going to go to the royal palace in that funky old thing?
Now that's funny. Oh, now, girls, there's no need to be mean. I think that dress is sweet, Cinderella. It becomes you. It's just that, well, she's cloth, like what you're cut from.
This was my mother's dress. It is beautiful.
Your mother was common, and so is that dress, and so are you.
If my father were alive...
But he's not, is he?
I have as much right to go to the ball as they do.
Right? You have a right? When your father died, everyone told me, throw her out in the street. After all, she's not your daughter. But no, I kept you on all these years and sacrificed my own daughters, and this is the thanks I get?
Have you ever seen a more ungrateful child in
Yes, a tutu and a pair of wings.
Well, yeah, sort of.
Been there, done that.
May I ask you something?
Within reason.
Why have you come? Is it because you've heard my wish?
Wishes. Foldy roll and fiddly dee, fiddly faddly foddle. All the wishes in the world are poppycock and twaddle.
You don't really believe that, do you? That wishes are poppycock?
Why shouldn't I?
Well, whenever I dream of having a fairy godmother,
Dreams?
having
No.
you ever? What if
No.
what if they
No.
want?
Foldy roll and fiddly dee, fiddly faddly foodle. All the dreamers in the world are dizzy in the noodle.
So, my wishes are poppycock, and I'm crazy for dreaming. With a fairy godmother like that, who needs a stepmother?
You know what her problem is? She can't handle how fabulous you are.
Fabulous. Me?
Those girls of hers can't hold a candle to you, and they know it. Jealousy. That's why they treat you as they do.
But they're my family. They're all I've got.
Believe me, honey, when your daddy remarried, this is not what he had in mind for you.
You talk like you know me.
I did know him
And mother?
very well.
Was she? My mother and me. Was she beautiful?
Well, people did seem to think so. But your mama never put much stock in beauty. The way you look isn't really something you can take credit or blame for, is it?
I wish I'd known her.
So does she, honey.
I've wished so hard.
Wishes again. Look, it's true that everything starts with a wish, but it's what you do with the wish that counts.
So, I wish to go to the ball?
Foldy roll and fiddly dee. How would you get there? I suppose one of those pumpkins is going to magically transform into a golden carriage.
No.
And that those mice will somehow become horses to pull your magic carriage?
Of course not. That's impossible.
If you say so. Impossible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. Impossible for a plain country bumpkin and a prince to join in marriage. And four black mice will never be turned to horses. So roll and roll and fiddly your horses. Impossible. But the world is full of zanies and fools who don't believe in sensible rules and won't believe what sensible people say. And because these nothing doing our adults keep building up impossible hopes and impossible things are happening every day. Impossible.
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 But wait, if impossible things are happening every day, then why not my impossible wish? I wish I could go to the ball tonight. I wish it for every young girl who wanted to go to the dance and was told she couldn't. And I wish that all the kind hearts in the universe would put their heads together.
The kind hearts would put their heads together.
You know what I mean. I just want every good soul to hear my wish and know that I'm ready to do what I can to make it come true.
Impossible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. Impossible
But wait,
for a plain country bumpkin and a prince to join in marriage. And four black mice will never be turned to horses.
why not?
Such foldy roll and fiddly dee of horses. Impossible.
impossible.
And won't believe what sensible people say.
And because these acting doing adults keep building up impossible hopes, impossible things are happening every day. Possible. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible.
Well, have a lovely night.
But aren't you coming in?
Honey, I've done so many of these dudes I couldn't do another do.
I'm afraid. Of what? So they won't fit in. You know, with the other girls.
I was never big on fitting in. I always preferred to stand out.
But nothing in my life to prepare me for a moment like this.
And yet everything in your life has led you to this moment. Look around, Cinderella. Your wish has been granted. Now get in there and do something with it.
Thank you for everything.
Oh, and Cinderella, one more thing. Extremely important. You must leave the palace before the clock strikes 12.
Before midnight, but all the other girls can stay out late tonight.
Not you.
But
No more boys. Just make sure to leave before midnight.
okay, I will.
And Cinderella, you're as beautiful tonight as your mother ever was.
Have you ever seen so many lovely girls? Looks like Chris is having a worse time than I am. Oh, darling, he'll find the one he's looking for tonight. And if he doesn't, it's going to be a long night.
Excuse me, your stewardship, but I'm sure you noticed my three beautiful daughters.
Madame, His Highness will dance with all the young ladies in due course.
Naturally, every mother is eager to see that her daughter will dance with the prince. But what I want to know is who has the honor of dancing with his steward.
Stewards don't
Well, there's no need to be polite. There's a look in your eye that says,
Please don't touch.
oh, you know, there's a certain something between us.
I wish there was something between us. A continent. Good evening.
Hi there. Ships that pass in the night and speak to each other in passing on the ocean that is life.
Excuse me?
That's poetry.
Oh, do you have a rash?
Why would you ask that?
Is you scratching yourself?
Ships that pass in the night, that's like you and me. The ocean that's life, that's like water.
Have I missed something? What's so funny?
So witty.
How much you know? I haven't said anything yet.
So, tell me, when a girl marries a prince, she becomes a royal princess.
Yes.
That would make her mother a royal.
Pain in the neck.
Gosh, it took me forever to get here. People are so slow, and these shoes are killing me. And my dress is too tight, and this is not comfortable. And shouldn't the buttons be on the other side? And I think I have those pants.
How much longer are you gonna put me through this?
My darling, it's the shake of the evening.
So, ready for the next round? The sooner I can get through all this, the sooner I can get out of here. They can't dance!
That's the spirit.
I'd be delighted to meet you.
Well, things are looking up. I know. Who is that captivating creature?
Beats me. No one seems to know. But she sure looks fine. Forgive me, but
haven't we met before?
No, Your Highness.
You're certain?
I think I'd remember meeting a prince.
Yeah, I guess so. Have you ever met someone and felt as if, well, you've known them forever?
Not until tonight.
10 minutes ago I met you. I looked up when you came through the door. My head started reeling, you gave me the feeling the room had no ceiling or floor. 10 minutes ago I met you. You murmured our how do you do's. I wanted to ring out the bells and fling out my arms and to sing out the news. I have found her, she's an angel with the dust of the stars in her eyes. We are dancing, we are flying, and she's taking me back to the sky. In the arms of my love, I'm flying over mountains and meadow and glen. And I like it so well that for all I can tell, I may never come down again. I may never come down to earth again. Dad? Mom?
Darling, where's that enchanted girl?
That's what I was trying to find out. So I was so rudely interrupted.
Of course, it doesn't really matter. You told me yourself you wouldn't find the girl of your dreams tonight.
Maybe I was wrong.
But more importantly,
Okay, I admit it. You were right. I have found her. She's an angel with the dust of the stars in her eyes. We are dancing, we are flying, and she's taking me back to the sky.
I don't think so. Well, my father and my mother, I'm sorry, Your Highness. Will you excuse me for a moment?
I couldn't help but notice that delightful girl you were dancing with.
That was my mother.
Not her.
Leaving? Will you excuse me for a moment? You're not leaving, are you?
Well,
Look, I don't know what my dad said to you, but
Oh, no. He was wonderful.
then please, stay for one more dance. Look, I know we haven't known each other for very long, but how do you think it's going?